Guys, what's up? It's me, Bob the Skeleton here for the special Royal Rumble episode of Bob the Skeleton's Wrestling Update. Now, WWE started filming in high def this week, and it was, pretty cool and all, but since we don't quite have the budget for high def, obviously, we decided to go with something else. So this episode of Bob the Skeleton and all other ones from now on will be filmed in D. Trust me, they assured me it was cheaper, but just as good. Anyway, let's actually go to the namesake of this episode, the Royal Rumble. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Royal Rumble is one of WWE's 4 big pay-per-views. Beyond WrestleMania, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, and the Royal Rumble. It really depends on which order personally you put them in. Now, there's obviously, the match at the Royal Rumble that you've got the namesake is the Royal Rumble match. And for those of you who don't know what that is, basically 30 people go in, and the last one left standing is declared the winner and gets a title shot at WrestleMania. Now, I went over all the entries earlier, I at least looked them up, so for the sake of time, I'm not going to say them all here. But, if you were to ask me my, real solid prediction on who I think is going to win out of all the people who entered right now, probably going to go Triple H. I don't personally like it, but I think you're going to see Triple H win, just the way the storylines are going. Then again, there's always, a few surprise entries. Maybe one of the surprise entries will win, but usually those just kind of, show up for 30 seconds, get eliminated, and, nice knowing you. But, yeah, I figure you're going to see Triple H win. Either that or Ken Kennedy. But personally, I'm still rooting for Tommy Dreamer. And if Tommy Dreamer wins, someone owes me $50 and a ham sandwich. My bet still stands from last year. Can't believe I've been doing these for a year. Anyway, on to the next match in terms of importance is the world title match between Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton. Now, WWE has done an absolutely superb, phenomenal job of pumping up this match and really building up this feud between these two in a relatively short amount of time. And Jeff Hardy, I think, has really also stepped up and has, I believe, gotten a lot better on the mic and in ring work. And, it's just been putting on absolutely phenomenal matches. I mean, he did that freaking one with Umaga where he did the Whisper in the Wind off the cage, into the Swanton off like a 30-foot light structure. But, unfortunately, I think you're probably going to see Randy Orton win. That sigh, or that groan. And the reason I think you're going to see Orton win is because he's probably going to lose it to Hardy in the future, like maybe at No Way Out or WrestleMania. In fact, I think the way it's going to go, at least in my opinion, is you're going to see Hardy win at No Way Out, which I think is going to be an Elimination Chamber match, and then challenge Orton at WrestleMania and maybe win the title there. Because I think that, storyline-wise, would make the most sense. But knowing WWE, they'll just have, Triple H win the title somewhere along the line, and, just completely forget about Jeff Hardy as usual. Good old trip, WWE. Anyway, on to the next match in terms of importance is going to be JBL versus Chris Jericho. Now, I think this has also been a pretty good built-up match. I mean, they've had, Orton. I mean, JBL definitely get by as a heel, and Jericho is definitely going to get, a warm reception in New York. So, as for who I think is going to win, I think you might see JBL win just to continue the feud, and then probably going to culminate at WrestleMania. That's my opinion, at least. On to the next match in terms of importance is going to be MVP versus Ric Flair. Woo! For Ric Flair's retirement match. Now, they've been doing this storyline a while for, that if Flair loses a match, he has to retire. Now, obviously, I don't think MVP is going to be the one to do it yet. I think maybe MVP might retire him at WrestleMania because they've got a lot invested in MVP. But I definitely think you're probably going to see Flair win this match. Because, I think it would make sense that if you're going to do Ric Flair's retirement storyline, it probably should end at WrestleMania, not the Royal Rumble. And on to the last match, in my opinion, in terms of importance, is Rey Mysterio versus Edge for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I may get some flack for thinking this is the least important match in the pay-per-view, but it just seems like such a throw together. I mean, it doesn't really make sense. I mean, anybody who knows anything knows that Edge is going to win this match. I mean, come on. Who honestly thinks Rey Mysterio is going to win the World Heavyweight title twice? Or, going to win it here. So, yeah, obviously Edge is going to win. And I think you're at WrestleMania, and they discussed them between the ropes, You're probably going to see Undertaker versus Edge, the whole title versus streak thing, the fact that none of them have been pinned or submitted at WrestleMania. So, that's about it. Really nothing else to discuss. I hope you all have a good time watching the Royal Rumble. It's going to be the first WWE pay-per-view that you can also buy in HD. So I'm sure that'll add a few extra buys. And everyone has some fun this weekend, man. Alright, see you next time here on Bob the Skeleton's Wrestling Update. Bob the Skeleton, signing off.